Okay.
What's next?
We're one of the most indebted nations on the planet,
Hmm.
and we have this rip roaring real estate market, and we have all of these natural resources that we just can't seem to benefit from. And I keep saying, like, shouldn't we be walking around with like robes and like
I thought about you when I
golden,
saw like a little chic driving like a
right?
Lamborghini
Right?
on
This is what people should
Instagram
think
the other
of when
day. I
they
was like,
think of me.
how come
That's
we don't have
right.
Lamborghinis? What's going on?
Why don't we all walk around in Lamborghinis with our oil money,
Yeah.
buying real estate
There's
all over
smarter
the
people
place?
who can answer that question, so maybe we should get them on the show, but
Well, okay, fine. You don't want to talk about that? No
it's okay.
problem. But
It's true though, right? Like there's somebody out there who really understands the oil market. We should get somebody from Alberta.
we
Well,
should.
let's talk
Last
about
person
this
we
guy.
had from Alberta talking about oil was a little bit of a nut, no? Do you
Well,
remember
I
her?
think I think we have our guest star, but the main thing is if you have somebody that you want to see on this show,
Uh,
okay? I assume that you're
people's
listening right now because you're here regularly. So if you're
somebody
listening
we
right
can
now
get
and you got
possibly.
somebody, because we invite a lot of people on the show, and I'll tell you, I strike out quite often. So I know it's hard to believe,
It's
such
true.
a big
I
production
get
like
all the
ours,
good guests.
but Daryl gets all the good guests. So if you guys have guests that you think would be great value, not
Mhm.
only should you let us know about them in the comments, but maybe even reach out to them yourself, like whoever it is,
Yeah, tell
on
them
their channel or on and their social media,
you got to get on
because
the show.
we like having people on the show, and I
We
think
do.
like we're pretty good hosts too. I don't think we've ever, even the most like lunatic ideas we've ever had, like the Bitcoin mortgage guys who
That's great.
disappeared off the face of the earth, or
That was the
any of the
best
other
show.
ones who definitely probably could have had a
Those are
little
my
bit of
favorites.
fight from us. We treat everybody with respect and hope that their businesses succeed. So there's really no risk coming on our show.
No, there's no
Anyways,
risk coming on our show
no,
unless
I
you
think
don't
it's,
like exposure to
unless you just
billions
don't
of people.
don't want to have more
Jesus.
people like understand your ideas.
So
Anyways,
TK, on a
yeah.
serious note, so I put this tweet out that the reaction I got was amazing. I was not expecting this. So Vitali, right?
Mm.
So Vitali owns a place in High Park, right?
Yeah.
And this is not about his place, which is a whole other story. Okay.
Okay.
His neighbor built this like apartment building there that
Hmm.
may or may not be permissible by law. But what is interesting in his neighbor's place, which is like normal 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, multiple unit rental, purpose built rental, beautiful area. As people have been moving out, TK, what this guy's been doing is chopping up like the living room and the dining room area into more bedrooms. And he is now renting them by the bedroom, TK.
Good.
So what would a few months ago fetch 1,800 bucks is now $4,000 a month, TK.
Good.
And living conditions, not the
They're going
best on
down.
the planet. They're not
No,
like
going down.
improving in this
Yeah.
deal for anybody but the landlord.
Room.
But
We need more room rentals. Like we've got a huge
this positive spin, this guy is like,
we
first
do.
of all,
We have a major issue with rooming houses. You
is he
can't
a
get them
hero?
financed.
Yeah.
You can't. You can only have them in so many areas. They just changed that recently. So
Hmm.
now, thankfully, you can apply for a rooming house license. The people in rooming houses need them. Now that place there is probably half decent, but
Didn't
if you
they
ever go
pass
to a
something? Didn't they
if you ever,
pass
yeah, they
something?
just recently passed it so that
Yeah.
more, because it was like in like 2 or 3 areas in Toronto you could have a rooming house.
Because who the
So I
hell
have to
wants
read up
rooming
more on it.
houses beside them? Honestly, you want to have a
Too bad.
hey?
The
Oh
Nimbys
my
can't stop it
god,
anymore. So now if you go get your license and you
TK,
get
how
set up,
dare you?
you're able to do it because we need it. This is
We
like
need rooming
this is
houses.
affordable houses. We're all talking about affordable housing. That's affordable housing. That's like the people who really need it the most need to be able to go and rent a room in a location like
For
High Park or
$1,000 for a room? That's
okay, maybe not High
fucking
Park then put them in
usury.
Scarborough, whatever. But
Yeah.
Scarborough, you weren't allowed to do them. So
No,
it's
now
like you
you
have
can
to
cram them in a basement, bro. You got
now
like
you have to meet fire
18
codes
beds
and
in
you
a
have to do all
basement.
the things that you need to do in order to get the license. But at the end of the day, and
Well,
then there's
that's not.
places too in like Cabbagetown where like there's food included because it's for people who are maybe getting there's assistance through different programs that for people who need it. But
You know where they should
anyways,
do this, TK?
long story short, more rooming houses is one of the many thousand solutions that we have for a housing crisis.
We should make libraries rooming houses
Why no one goes there anymore?
because no one goes to them anymore. I said that
I
before.
go to the
and I was
library like every 2
corrected.
weeks.
Yeah, everybody's telling me
Yeah.
that they go to libraries. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with all you people going to the library.
You gotta get a book. The kids like the books. You read them. I'm not gonna buy all these books. I don't have that big of
books?
bookshelves in my house. I need to just
People are reading
borrow the
books.
books.
Why are you reading
Send
a
'em back.
book? You know they've got this thing called the internet now.
No, my kids are not
TK.
allowed to play on the internet during the week. They gotta read the books.
Yeah, I saw that interview you had on the Tom Story show, man. I wouldn't want to grow up under
tough-
your
tough-
wing. Holy shit,
a
man.
tough
My kids wouldn't
household.
make it in that house. That's for sure.
No, not at
My
all.
kids would be like
Buddy,
making contracts with you to get around your rules, man.
The COVID,
You'd be
the COVID
sued in a
times.
second.
You should have seen when they didn't go to school and it was you know they were at home and like,
shit.
but I had like a regiment there, like
Do
everything.
they have to stand
workout,
at the edge of
exercise,
the
this
bed?
hour, that hour.
Yeah. Do they have to stand at the edge of the bed with their like tie done
With their
up in
boots
the
tied
morning?
tied up properly.
Tied
Yeah,
properly?
it's pretty close. It's pretty close to my
Holy.
house. I know.
Wow.
Yeah,
TK?
they thrive. They
What
thrive.
a great
with,
interview.
structure.
You know what?
Hmm.
I loved that interview with you. I loved
you?
it. I sat there. I listened to every second. I watched it from beginning to end.
I watched
don't know.
yours.
I
The
liked
only
it. I
Tom
liked
Story
when you
shows
were
I've ever
on.
watched have been your interview and my. No,
Really?
like the beginning to end. Like I've watched the
Yeah, sure.
episodes here
It's
and
a
there.
great
but to
show, though.
Go from beginning to
Yeah.
end. I've never done it. I don't think I've done it for our show ever once, but
No.
I definitely have. I watched both of those episodes.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. I mean, I
Yeah.
know a lot of stuff about you, but it's nice to hear it, like not just talking.
Mm.
It's I get to see you in a different light. Like I have many relationships with you, right? But that was interesting. I was very proud of you. It was cool. It was an accomplishment. I loved it.
Thank
I
you.
loved it. Yeah. You know, it's funny though. I was listening to myself. I was on another podcast and I was listening to the audio version. And at the beginning, they did like a little like bio of me, which I wrote.
It's uncomfortable,
by the way.
right?
No, but
Oh.
listen, I wrote the damn thing. Okay. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm listening to it and I gotta
Yeah.
admit, like I got a little teary eyed because I
Yeah.
was like, hey, I've done some shit, man. This is pretty fucking cool. This
Cool,
list.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, ChatGPT.